What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Light Skin Gaming. In this video, we're going to be going over the top 3 ways you guys can make money in Grand Theft Auto 5 this week. GTA 5 Online this week has some of the best money-making methods they've had to offer in a while. And one of these methods is using the bunker. The bunker this week is 2 times money, and the bunker is one of my favorite money-making methods in GTA 5 Online, mainly because it's passive, doesn't require too much work, and it has a high payout even without 2 times money. So if you follow the steps I'm going to show you guys in this video, you guys will be making millions of dollars for the rest of this week. This method works even when the bunker isn't at 2 times money, so follow these instructions closely and you'll make mad amount of money. So for those of you that don't know, the bunker is one of my favorite money making methods because you don't have any prerequisites. You don't have to own a CEO office, you don't have to own a motorcycle club, and it's 100% passive. So again, all you're gonna have to do is go on your phone, and once you go on your phone, you're gonna want to go on the internet app, and then from there you're gonna want to go to money and services. Once you're on the money and services, you're going to want to go to Maze Bank foreclosures and then filter by bunker. So once you filter by bunker, there is a specific bunker I recommend, and that bunker is the Chumash bunker. It's in the bottom left hand corner, and it's very expensive compared to the other bunkers, but if you already own a bunker, you can skip this step because you don't have to buy a bunker. But they are 50% off right now. Which is it's okay. Yeah. But the bunkers are 50% off this week, so if you are going to buy one, I highly recommend the Chumash bunker. It's one of my favorite bunkers in the game, and I do believe it's the best location out of all the bunkers. Now, you don't need any of the upgrades whatsoever. You don't need the gun locker. You don't need any of those upgrades within that portal. And of course, if you like the farmhouse location, that is my secondary pick. In my opinion, I think that's the second best location. So if you like that location better for yourself, go ahead and pick that one up. But if you can, buy the Chumash bunker. So you are going to enter the bunker after you've purchased your bunker, and you're going to have to buy some upgrades. Now, the thing that you're going to want to do is register as a CEO or a motorcycle club president or a VIP. So to register as a VIP, all you need is $50,000 in your bank account, and then you'll be able to do that. Or if you own a CEO office, you can just register as a CEO. Or if you have a motorcycle club, you can register as that. So not a big deal. You're just going to bring up your interaction menu, sign in as a CEO, and go ahead and sit down at the computer. If you don't know how to bring up your interaction menu, on Xbox, it's the back button, the little button in the middle with the 2 squares. On PlayStation, it's the touchpad, and on PC, it's M. So now we're in the PC, we're going to go to manage staff, and the first thing we want to do is assign staff to manufacturing. If you don't do this, you're not going to make the maximum amount of profit, so make sure you assign your staff to manufacturing only. So once you've done that, you're also going to have to buy these upgrades. Now, I recommend you buy the equipment upgrade, then the staff upgrade, and then lastly the security upgrade. You don't need the security upgrade to make this work, but it does help protect your stock, as well as it allows you to AFK if you choose to do so. Now, the upgrades you need to have are those equipment and staff upgrades, and the reason being is it increases your profit per unit. So by doing these upgrades, you will make profit even when there is no double money. If you want a more in-depth guide of how this stuff works, I'll leave a link to my in-depth guide in the description box below. So pretty much, for the 2 times money for this week, you do not need to have the upgrades. You'll still make profit without the upgrades because it is 2 times money. But once the 2 times money is removed, if you want to make profit using this method, you will need the upgrades. Having the upgrades will obviously increase your profits overall during this week. The next thing you're going to want to do to make money is resupply, and we're not going to steal supplies. We're actually going to buy supplies for $75,000, and what that will do is we'll fill my supply bar, and over time that will turn into stock. That stock will then be sellable, and we will be selling to Los Santos because Los Santos is the farther location. The mission I got was actually fairly difficult. The reason being is because it's not a solo mission. In my more in-depth guide, I tell you exactly how many how much money you can have before you can sell, check the pinned comments on that video in the description box below. It has all the details that you need to know about that stuff. But you can see here, this mission's fairly simple. The missions usually are fairly simple. You just want to go ahead, drop off this stuff to certain locations, and you'll be able to win. Now, if you get a mission that you can't handle, for example, this is a mission I shouldn't have tried to do by myself. I knew that. I hate this mission personally. It's one of my most hated missions to do by myself. So always have a friend when you're trying to sell. So if you're trying to sell, try to have a friend with you, but if not, it's not a big deal. You can try to attempt these solo. Again, I'm not a fan of this mission for those reasons. And if you do get in a situation like this, I do recommend you leave the game or turn off your console, and that will allow you to, don't leave the game, like quit out of the game or turn off your console. Do not leave the game. You want to quit the game or restart your console. This will allow you to select a different mission. You'll lose some of your profits, some of your supplies or stock, but this means you get another chance to get a different mission. You do not want to do these missions that you can't complete by yourself, because you're going to lose a lot of your money. So you can see here, I do attempt doing it by myself. Not a big deal. All I have to do is drive across the map and transport the goods. And eventually I get to a point where I realize I'm not going to be able to transport all the goods by myself. So I go halfway, and then I go back for the second half of loot. And then this guy decides that it would be a good idea to come and blow me up. So shout out to that guy. You guys can get his gamer tag there. He thought it would be a good time to blow me up during this video. So guess he deserves a shout out. So that's my first money making method for this week. And for my second money making method, I know that was really in depth, but I hope that helps you guys make your money. That should be your bread and butter for this week's money making methods. The second money making method for this week is doing this time trial. The time trial is called the El Bureau Heights, and you have 2 minutes to complete this time trial. So what I recommend is you go over to this place. I use the Batty 801 motorcycle for all my time trials. It's fully upgraded, but you can do this with a stock bike. So you don't need the upgrades like I have. You have 2 minutes and 10 seconds to complete it. If you follow the path I take, watch this video once or twice, you will easily complete the time trial. The only reason why it took me 2 attempts is because I didn't know where I was going, and I figured it out, and once I figured it out, it was super easy. It didn't take much stress at all. It was very, very easy if you follow the path I take. Now, wheeling as much as possible is what you guys want to do, and the reason you want to do this is because it will help you accelerate a lot faster, so you'll actually get your top speed a lot quicker after making turns and things like this. So just make sure that you guys go ahead and do that, but start the time trial and then put your waypoint on where the location is, your destination, and then restart the time trial by holding Y or whatever button you use to get onto the vehicle, and then you'll be able to restart the time trial with a waypoint there. Now you'll see I turn at the bank, and that's where you guys want to turn as well, because it reduces the amount of turns you'll be taking and allows you to go faster for longer, obviously. Going up this hill, you want to be cautious. You want to stay on your side of the road as much as possible, because oncoming traffic coming down a hill is very, very difficult to dodge. So if you want to stay to the side of the right hand side of this road, you'll be pretty better off. You'll be pretty good if you do that, and make sure you wheelie while going up to keep your acceleration up, because you will lose speed going up this hill. So other than that, it's pretty straightforward, guys. You just take your time taking the turns. It's not super rushed, especially if you have the upgrades. I think I completed it with 10 seconds to spare, which is ridiculous because I did not go super fast to complete this time trial. And I did this time trial on my phone's internet. I didn't even use my home internet. I wasn't home at this recording. So you guys should be easily complete this time trial. There's no excuses. I'm playing on an Xbox original generation and on mobile data. So you guys should easily complete this time trial for $100,000 this week. And the last money making method for this week is land grab. Now, land grab is the double money playlist for this week, and it's kind of fun. So pretty much all you have to do is you're in like Tron suits, and when you walk onto an area, you claim that area, and that area is yours for that round unless somebody else on the enemy team runs on that area. With the most area covered by the end of the round, who wins that round. And you guys are obviously killing each other, making sure that they don't take your area and you're trying to steal their area, and so on. So I did enjoy playing this, but I found that I was lagging way too much on my phone data, so I could not compete, and we lost both rounds. But the winners of the rounds earned $10,000 a piece to complete this time trial. So $10 a piece is pretty good for each round. So you'll make around $30,000 for every 15 minutes, which if you're just having fun with a group of friends, this is definitely something I'd consider doing just to switch up your money making method for the week. So hopefully you guys liked the video. If you do, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.